Most people see Denmark as a land of idyllic beauty and tranquility, but the far-right Danish People's Party believes that that tranquility is under threat from Muslim immigrants. In its latest move, the party is calling for a ban on satellite receivers that could be used to watch Arabic TV programming. The Muslims in Copenhagen's Nørrebro district hardly know whether to laugh or to cry.
This is insane. Really insane. Come on. They can use this money in making another, making jobs.
I think they actually want to do that. Sometimes they bring out things that you would maybe expect it's kind of a joke, but actually I think they are very serious about it.
Few here doubt that they're serious. The far-right party has stoked widespread fear amongst Denmark's immigrant population.
I don't want to make my job chances bad in the future if I say something negative about Dansk Folkeparti, because they might come after me when I'm done with my education.
The Danish People's Party has been in Parliament for over 10 years. Denmark's Conservative Liberal coalition is a minority government and depends on its support in Parliament. So it enjoys considerable influence, and its members are happy to advise other like-minded politicians. Morten Messerschmidt has close ties with Geert Wilders in the Netherlands.
I often ask how are things in the Netherlands. We exchange views and ideas, and of course we've had talks upon how which sort of experiences from Denmark could be useful in the coming years in the Netherlands.
For his part, Wilders helps to keep party funds flowing. Analyst Andre Crowell says vital donations come from groups in the US who oppose what they see as the Islamization of the West. Groups like the Freedom Defence Initiative, co-founded by political analyst Pamela Geller.
She asks people to donate to her organization, and she gives that money to Wilders for his battle against Islam in Europe. So, yeah, he's their representative in Europe. They pay his salary.
After receiving support from Denmark and the US himself, Wilders is now keen to help right-wing groups in Germany.
Despite my overfull calendar, it was important to me to come to Berlin today, because I believe Germany needs a political movement which defends the German identity and works against the Islamization of Germany.
So far, right-wing populists do not have much political clout in Germany, but Wilders clearly believes that could change.
That is not a Dutch battle, that is an international battle, and thus he links up with people who also struggle against the Islamization. And it's important to note that he is not part of the extreme right-wing political family.
Right-wing populists like Wilders have cultivated a more modern image. He supports gay marriage, for example, and is even pro-Israel. He's also distanced himself from the far-right English Defence League, even though they demonstrated in support of him. The far-right Belgian party Vlaams Belang also supports him, even though many of its policies don't fit in with his own.
Today, Vlaams Belang is split between those who want to retain the old nationalist, anti-Semitic macho line and those who want to modernize and for whom Wilders is a role model.
The differences between the various far-right groups are often blurred. Wilders' new advisor, for example, is linked with the Flemish extremists. Back in Denmark, people can probably still relax for the time being. A ban on satellite receivers is unlikely to find much support outside the People's Party. But the country's right-wing populists are always active, and many wonder what might come next.